Hello, everyone. Welcome to the FunCast. This is a show for anyone and everyone who deeply wants to explore all the ideas of fun. On this episode, we'll know more about Kauthar Sharji, a girl who has a strong passion in food and is strongly and well known for her Instagram account. So, welcome to this show, Kauthar.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for coming. So, let's start from the very beginning. What made you start cooking?
Okay, I used to cook even from before, like when I was back home. But then the moment I landed to Melbourne, I was alone, and then I started my master degree, and it was like, like I had lots of spare time. I had few friends whom they don't know how to cook. So I start to cook, and like we share, like we talk, and they test my food, and then like suddenly it become like, wow, your food is good. And then slowly, like I start focusing more on the presentation of the food. So then they said, wow, like you are so good in this. And then like after some times I was thinking of opening my own Instagram account.
Yeah.
So like I consult some of my friends, some of my family members, and they say just go for it. And like you see how it goes.
Yeah.
So then the account, it started officially in March 2019. And then I got excited with it. So like I have to do a proper presentation.
Yeah.
And not only that, like my main concept is I want to teach the other students or anyone else whom they are living alone, they are abroad, and like how they could, cook in a less amount of time, and then how they can test their own food and they enjoy it and they enjoy the presentation.
Yeah. So when the first time you gave it to your friends here in Melbourne to try it, what was their impression? Very first time.
Okay, I remember like I cooked grilled salmon with mashed potatoes and some salad. And like I have a Colombian friend and her name is Nana. So Nana, the first time she saw the presentation, she said, Kauthar, this is a $60 meal. So like if you go outside and you present it to them, it won't be below $60. And I said, really? Why do you think like for me it was like, okay, I just did something.
Normal.
It's normal, yeah. And then when she tasted the food, she was, wow, this is impressed. Like you can measure like the taste of the salt, lemon, and like what spices you are putting and all this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you ever tried our culture's food? Tried cooking it?
Yeah, I like some of the very traditional dishes from Oman.
Like what?
Like we have the dry shark, and we have the dry sardines. So those like I have brought them with me when I came second time. Then like everyone was asking me from where you got this. I said no, I brought it. And then like when I try it, and then my friends try it, they say wow, like we have never tried shark, for example.
Yeah.
And I was impressed. I was happy actually, like that I'm cooking something which is totally different.
Yeah.
And like people, they like it and they enjoy it.
So most of your friends are international, not Omani, right?
Yes, yeah, most of
And
them.
how did they feel about tasting international food? Were they shocked at first? What was their reaction?
Okay, so how was their reaction? Like first they will say, okay, first we will test only the fish, and then we will test the, if there is rice, if there is any like spinach or any other, dishes.
Yeah.
So first thing they will try the fish, because it is for them it is weird. How come it is like a dry fish and like it's being cooked in a different way? Because I try to cook it in the very basic traditional way.
Yeah.
But then I add few things from my own taste. Yeah.
I'm really happy that you did that. I think those extra steps that you take are what makes you special. And Kauthar Kitchen on Instagram.
Yeah, because I want to be different. I don't want just to transform a typical like dish.
Yeah.
I wanted to have like my signature on it.
Your own touch.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about your presence here in Melbourne. I know that you're a self-sponsored student.
Yes.
What made you take such a risky decision?
Okay, like what happens, like I'm a banker, so I've been working for Bank Muscat for like quite some times. And like I decided to proceed with my studies like, let us say 5 years ago. So I start planning for it. And during that time, like the bank used to sponsor students, like sponsor the employees. But then like due to some of the economic conditions, blah, blah, blah. So then they stopped that. But then I was already into it. So like I start already planning for it, like which university, which country, and which major I want to do. because my background is I studied at Sultan Qaboos University, majored in finance, and like I work only on these areas in the bank. So I wanted to explore something different, and I wanted actually to explore myself, like what else you can do, what else you are capable of knowing. And as they said, like the sky is the limit.
Life is equivalent to 2 days.
Yeah.
Today you live it and tomorrow you die. So live your life the
True.
most. So yeah, it's really inspirational what you did.
Yeah,
And
because like this is like for all the students. Like I know some of the students, they're just doing their bachelor degrees and they
Yeah.
say that's it. Okay, you can take as much break as you want, but when you decide to go for a new adventure in your life, because the adventure, it did not be like just going for a vacation or exploring something different. It could be doing something which is totally different and out
Yeah.
of your comfort zone. So like I had like a full change in myself before like starting really studying change leadership and innovation.
yeah, that's really inspiring. I'm really
Thank
happy
you.
you did that.
Yeah.
You become an inspiration to me right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so have a look with me to this video.
Okay.
It is actually your account.
Mm-hmm.
And while I explore your account, I noticed that you don't do baking.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Why?
Okay, let's do it this way. So like I have a passionate of cooking, and like I like eating, even dining outside. But like when it comes to you cooking, like what is the message which I give it to myself and I want to share it with the others. When you cook what you love, so you can explore it and you can, be more innovative into it. So me, I'm not a kind of person to bake.
You don't love baking?
Yeah. Although like Ummi Allah yarhamha, like she taught me and my sister like how to bake. My sister, she bakes everything, and I am zero into that because like we are different. So I like almost all the food that I know, all the food which I try to eat is almost everything is in my account now.
Yeah.
But when it comes to baking, it's a no for me.
It's really inspirational to see like your whole family into food. Like you cook, your sister bakes. That's really nice. Since you have a cooking Instagram, cooking social media platform,
Yeah.
and we as food artists have a food business, we would like to present to you one of our specialty dishes.
Okay.
We would like you to try it and give us your thoughts. Here you go. بالعافية.
So may I know what is it, please?
It's the honeycomb.
Okay.
We baked it actually, and you're not much of a baking person, but we hope you like it.
Okay, bismillah.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
If you would rate it from 1 to 10, how much would you give it?
I'll give it 8 to 10. And why is that?
You gave it a range.
Why is that? Because, okay, I'm not into baking, but like this type of, like it should be more smoother, more like a sponge type of a thing from inside, and like from outside it should be more like crunchy type. So,
But it's a honeycomb, so it's bread.
yeah, I know. And maybe because of what is being put on top, it make it little bit hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like this is my observation.
But would you recommend
But
people to order?
It tastes good.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, you can enjoy it with a cup of tea. You can enjoy it with like friends gathering, get together.
So you mentioned the presentation of the dish. Is it important to you, and why?
Okay, for me as Kauthar, yes, it is important because I always treat myself as I am the CEO of my kitchen.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so I have the freedom to cook the way I want, and I have the freedom to present it the way I want.
So I'd like to share a story with you about friends I know. Allah yastar alayhum. Yeah.
Yalla, tell me.
They were out camping one day and they were cooking rice. Okay. They kept adding salt, little by little, until when you tasted the rice, it was
It's
very
too
much
salty.
like tasting a spoonful of salt.
Oh my God.
And then look what they did. They added sugar to balance out the taste.
Seriously?
Because, salt balances sugar.
No way. No
So
way.
if someone or any of the people watching us go through a trouble like this, what would you recommend them? How would
Okay,
they fix it?
What I have learned, like from my mom, that if the food is too salty, just add potatoes. The potato, it absorbs the salt from the food and it balances it.
Oh, wow. I did not know
Yeah.
that. To everyone watching, please support Kauthar on her Instagram, which is at
you.
Kauthar_kitchen.
Yes, yeah.
And thank you so much for joining us today. It was really nice having you. It was really nice meeting you.
Thank you very much.
Thank
and
you.
appreciating the effort that you're doing here.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I'm so much proud of you guys.
Oh, thanks. I'm so much proud of your Instagram account. Really, it's very inspiring.
Thank you.
So thank you for coming.
Thanks.
Thank you for tuning into the FunCast with Rayan and Maskari. If you enjoyed watching this show, please give us a like and leave us a comment on what your favorite dish is, whether that was arsiya or saffron cake or anything in between. Make sure to share this video to everyone you know, and if you would like to know more, please check out our Instagram, which is at food.artists1, or our YouTube channel under the name Food Artists. Leave us a comment on who you would like to see next on the FunCast, and see you in the next episode.